Hello everybody, welcome back to On the Bright Side. My name is Daniel and I'm watching Code Geass. Last time on Code Geass, it was a school festival and nothing went wrong. Until Yuffie did a thing. Yuffie decided to go ahead with this plan of making a area in which the Japanese could live as equal citizens to the Britannians. The Japanese are excited about it. That's it. Lelouch is pissed because it kind of undoes all the work that he's been doing, no matter what direction he decides to go on this, and it might just make Yuffie a target for assassination. After having a lot of conversations in the comments, I think that Schneisel purposefully let her do this just so it would look bad on her, possibly to set her up as a target. I'm worried about her this episode. I don't know what's going to happen this episode, but it's probably going to be pretty intense. So, if you're excited to see my reactions as we close in on the end of Season 1, then you should do yourself a favor and subscribe and hit the bell for notifications so you don't miss a single Code Geass reaction going into the next season. Okay, let's begin in 3, 2, 1, go! Yeah, that thing. Uh-oh. Oh boy. God damn.
Euphemia 工場電化の特区構想に慌てたネズミは予想以上に多かったですね。
Well, they're going through with it, so.
あなたのおかげです。あなたという日本人の代表がいるからこそ、皆さんはここを信じられるんですね。
That's probably partially true. You're both right. God damn. Can you just fuck already? Jesus!
Yes, you are.
God, just fuck already. She's having a crisis of faith, so people are kind of being dismissive already. Obviously. It doesn't. She speaks. She's asking about us. I say us. When I say us, I mean the black guys. I don't self-insert in shows, but I do kind of call the main characters us a lot of the times, because that's whose perspective we're seeing. This guy's thinking about his new... So you banged? Yeah, this feels like it's gonna tear them apart a bit. I mean, I think Euphemia wants you to integrate. I talked with a lot of people about how force integration, though, rarely works, especially when it's coming from high up. Uh-huh. 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 Get the fuck out of here. Ooh, I mean... Alright, don't relax. I agree, eat the rich, but... Meanwhile, Shirley is freaking out. Ooh, is this guy gonna betray the rest of Kyoto? Oh yeah, right. I forgot. Do you still think that we're... yeah. About that. You should just say that you guys have broken up and it didn't work out well. What the fuck is that? Future coat hanger. I want that. I did like her. Then she went and fucked me. And not in the way I wanted. Chinese Federation here. EU? Still around? Floating weird. Zero did not show up. Or did he? Hi. I wouldn't be so happy about it. Also, there's no way to prove that who's in there. Could very well be C2.
私と？
はい、あなたと二人きりで。特に問題はないようです。
ではこちらへ。
この男と二人きりになるのは危険です。せめて自分だけで。
She doesn't think so. Oh boy, Euphemia, you hurt my head sometimes. Oh, they got a whole plan set up.
その真意が分かっているからこそ全軍を四方に伏せてあるのでは。
I think he's just hoping that their intentions are bad.
おそらくユーフェミアを。
That's what I'm thinking.
セラミックと竹を使用したニードルガン。
あなた撃たないでしょ？
Maybe? Okay.
撃つのは君だよ、ユーフィー。
And he can do it because he's got the GEASS. He can make her kill herself. Oh boy. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Suzaku's having a moment. Oh no, he's sensing C2 in there. Uh-oh, that's not good. Because what? I fucking swear to God, C2. You're gonna tell me sooner or later what you're about.
そこでブリタニアの公女である君がゼロを撃つ。どうなると思う？
暴動になるんじゃないかしら。何ふざけてるんですか？私と一緒に日本を。
What nonsense are you talking about?
ゼロは生死をさまよい奇跡の復活を遂げ称えられる。人は理屈ではなく奇跡に弱いものなんだよ。さあ、メシアは一人でなければならない。
Oh God. Why?
やっぱり。
お前は。
Why? Why? Uh-oh. Is the power getting dangerous? I mean, we kind of knew that. Oh God, another one of these things. Well. Oh. You guys are gonna see some shit. Sorry about that. Jeez.
その名は返上しました。皇位継承権を返上しました。
なぜ？
私のわがままを聞いてもらうのですから、それなりの対価は必要でしょ。
Wow.
俺のためだとでも言うのか。
相変わらず自信かね。ナナリーのためよ。だからルルーシュ、私は本当に大切なものは一つも捨てていないわ。
I mean, she's just so earnest. She's the hard person. Yeah, she is a fool.
無茶なやり方なのに結局すべてを手に入れてしまう。
It's like when you're playing Smash Bros against someone who's never played Smash Bros and they just spam buttons and you're all like, I don't know how to deal with this. So...
君は俺にとって最悪の敵だったよ。
Somehow.
君の勝ちだ。
脅されたからって私がルルーシュを撃つと思ったの？
That's not what was gonna happen.
誰だって逆らえないんだ。俺を撃て。スザクを解任しろ。どんな命令でも。
変な冗談ばっかり。
本当だよ。例えば日本人を殺せって言ったら君の意思とは関係ない。
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Did you do that on purpose? What? Uh-oh. We didn't mean to do that.
日本人は殺さなきゃ。
Uh-oh. Oh God. Oh God. Jesus Christ. That is so bad. And Lelouch was like ready to be like, all right, fine. We'll make it work your way. Experimental adapted organism. What are we doing to Jeremiah, man? I mean, he was a bastard, but he doesn't deserve this. About that. This is really bad. This is really fucking bad. This is so fucking bad. This is so bad. Oh my God. Please don't. God, it's so bad. Oh my God. That's not good. Oh my God.
Euphemia 様直々のな。何？Euphemia 様がバカを言うな。お前も日本人だったな。やめろ、ユキ。
Jesus Christ. It's so... Yeah, that's kind of your fault, Lelouch.
私は
About
救世主じゃ
that.
俺に押し付けるな罪を償えと背負い込めというのか
A little bit.
ユーフェミア様に何をした
I didn't mean to.
会長との会がうまくいった
Don't get feed.
からないそろそろ放送が中断されるネットにデータをアップしよう
だってさ
Don't do that yet.
どうやってこの状況を作ったのかは分かりませんが計画以上の策略ですよ
No, well, it was. I mean,
ここまでするとは
I did.
やはりさっきのは
これがヤバい力だということくらいなのに
Oh boy, Dad is loving this, huh?
なんだこれは採用ですな土産は
情けない
Uh,
トドのつまりは我が身大事か
控えかぐや家の角だけの女子は
今動かずして何のための京都か
こうなったらユーフェミアを最大限利用するしかないそれが
yeah, I mean, I guess that's what we have to do, but fucking, god damn it.
黒の騎士団総員に告げる妖精特区日本は我々をおびき出す卑劣な罠だったのだ
Oh my god.
日本人を救い出すのだ
I hate that this is the direction that things have taken.
絶対にユーフェを見つけ出して殺せ
I mean, she has to die for, like, the greater good at this point. But it's entirely not her fault. Well, I think one thing is clear at the end of that episode. Suzaku and Yuffie should have taken my advice and fucked while they had the chance. That's me trying to make light of the horrible thing that has just happened. Did it work? That was really bad. That was so bad. Oh my god. I didn't know it was going to get that bad. I guess we roll with the punches. I'm kind of at a loss for what to say. That was, you know, I hadn't thought about it before, but like, Lelouch has just been so competent. But I haven't thought about how easily it would be to fuck up with his power. How easily it would be to just like create catastrophic situations. How easy it would be to take Yuffie, the biggest pacifist in the entire show, and be like, all right, you want genocide now. Oh my god. I don't know how many people got out of that stadium alive, if any, but it's just an entire fucking football stadium. I said football, and then I realized that it was probably like a football European stadium, but then I realized that this is Japan, and they also call football soccer, so I could have just said soccer stadium. People always give Americans shit for calling football soccer, and I'm like, what about Japan, huh? I know they got it from us, but like, they're a developed nation. So yeah, the implications of this is just, it's fucking on now, I guess. It's go time. After something like this, how can you avoid going to war with Britannia? Especially being like the Black Knights, you have to. You have to. I don't really want to cast blame for this situation. The one who's most at fault for things becoming like this is definitely Lelouch. I hate to say it, but he obviously didn't mean to, and he wouldn't have done this in any scenario besides an accident. But he said it himself. He was given this power. He realized how dangerous of a power it was. He was told that people lose control of these powers, and he made this situation come about. He could have not been here. He could have chosen differently. He could have chosen his words more. Like, imagine if he was all like, I'm serious. I could have told you to pet every puppy in the world, and you do it. You could have said that, Lelouch. Why didn't you say that? This has got to be one of, like, the most upset that I've been from, like, an anime episode. I'm just like, no, God, why? I mean, I'm one, upset at seeing, like, a massacre happen. It's really just a thoughtless, unfortunate loss of life. I'm upset that Yuffie, she definitely needs to die now, or at least, I'm upset that Yuffie ended up this way. because I did like her. I'm upset that Lelouch is now going to have this on his conscience. At the way that everyone else is already like, wow, big brain plays. And he's like, no. And his dad and the Emperor's just like, oh, we ball. Let's go. It's not good. I'm nervous laughing like a maniac right now, by the way. This is what I do. I laugh in tense situations. So I'm laughing a lot. And it's not because it's funny. It's very not funny. I'm very upset. I'm just thinking about the implications of this. This is like feels like the biggest event in this entire show so far. I'm thinking about the implications, you know. We saw Shirley this episode. She knows that Lelouch is Zero. She's gonna think that this was Zero's fault or something. I don't know, maybe not. Or think that it was... She's gonna wonder what Lelouch had to do with this. There's Nina. How is she gonna feel about this? She's gonna be like, kind of based, honestly, for killing all these... If we kill her, then she's gonna be upset about that, at least. Nunnally is going to be very upset. Extremely upset. Oh, the poor girl. Will she be able to take it? Suzaku is like, what is even happening? How did Euphemia do this? What are we talking about? She became his reason for living. It's not a good situation for him either. Cornelia is gonna try and stop things, I think. Maybe I was wrong about Schneisel for now. I still think I think he's Two-Faced somehow. I don't know. Because he's in contact with the Emperor, who seems to know more than he lets on. Lelouch will really need to be more careful in the future. On the bright side. Haha, my channel. This is possibly one of the best things that could happen for the Black Knights and his movement. Which is interesting because... he would never have thought to have done this if it wasn't an accident. He would have never been like, yeah, I just have her massacre a bunch of people. That'd be fine. Because he has, as much as I think like the mind control thing is kind of immoral in certain ways, he tries to wield it in a way in which he doesn't really take away people's free will that much. Or like change them that much from at least with the people that he likes, he tries to keep their original personalities intact with his orders. With this one, it's just like he would have never had made Yuffie do this. Somehow, it's gonna work out for the Black Knights, but I'm curious if this is going to affect Lelouch for the rest of the show. I wouldn't get over this. I couldn't even imagine getting over this. I couldn't even imagine moving on. We got a closer look at the Princess Kaguya. How appropriate. I have always kind of noticed in the background of the show, waiting for her to become important, and she's finally kind of had more than a single speaking line. Is she like the Yuffie for the Japanese? Even though I guess Yuffie was kind of like that. It was kind of for the Japanese anyway, but... So I wanted to go back to the vision scene, because every time there's one of these, I'm very curious about it. It's been a while since the last one, so why not? Let's look at things. There's this again. I don't know. I still don't know. It still feels like some sort of interstellar imagery here. I don't know. By the way, I watched the movie Interstellar recently. Good movie. I predicted the big twist of the movie about an hour in, and I'm really proud of that. Hour and a half in, maybe more accurate. Doing this has made me get kind of good at predicting things. But this, I have no idea. It's the GEASS symbol. What does it mean? Why is it in stone? I mean, it seems like there is some sort of ancient religion that has been covered up surrounding the GEASSes, but I don't really know. This kind of proves that more. It looks like a bunch of people in like ceremonial outfits. GEASSes on their foreheads. Jupiter. I know what this one means. It means Sailor Moon. The Sailor Jupiter is best girl. Heard it here first, folks. I tried to watch Sailor Moon at one point. I didn't get very far. I just kind of ran out of steam for it. But I did. Sailor Jupiter is the best. She is my favorite. And then we have this. which it kind of feels like the most significant part. This is Marianne, right? This is Lelouch's mom. Why is she here, right? Unless it's not. It could not be, but I'm pretty sure this is Lelouch's mom. I guess we don't really know the reason she was assassinated. Is that important? I wouldn't have thought it was important. I just kind of thought, you know, the Emperor's an asshole, but maybe she knew too much or something. I don't know. And then these other dudes saw this imagery again with the smoke, and I still don't really know what this means, but we better find out all of this. If by the end of this story, I don't know what each and every one of these images means, I'll admit it, I'll be pissed. It will deduct points from my experience of this show. Because I'm paying attention, I'm being a good boy. Please give me my cookie by the end of this show. I'll say it again. Things got so bad this episode. So wrong. This isn't how things were supposed to happen. And now, I don't know, man. The entire show is gonna feel like a lie now. Lelouch is gonna have to, like, live with the fact that he ordered Yuffie to kill all these people, and that's just, like, no one's gonna know. No one's gonna know that. I think I said last episode about the, school festival, I'm gonna be like, is this gonna be the last fun episode we ever have? The last relaxing time? It might be. It might be, man. I'm not looking on the bright side. I'm looking on the dark side. No happiness. It's on the dark side, Daniel. I just don't know how things are gonna look up from here. It's probably impossible. I mean, I knew that things were gonna get worse, but maybe Lelouch will change my mind. But anyway, I hope you like my reaction to this episode. You know, if I could bring you joy, then that will actually bring me joy. So if you did like the episode, you can let me know by leaving a like, and you can comment, you can tell me what you thought about this episode, and you can subscribe and hit the bell for notifications so you don't miss the next Code Geass reaction. Anyway, I hope that I can make your day better, and I hope that you continue to have good days. Until next time, take it easy, everyone.